Hi, I'm Robin. The nursery is usually one of the first places that your baby learns, and I wanted to share my tips for making it educational and also not spend a lot of money. So here are my tips. A lot of nurseries or traditional nurseries that you think of, they're all pastel colors, they're all really light. That's actually not very research-based. You do want some contrast, you want some blacks, whites, and primary colors. Use furniture you already have. Save some money, bring it into your nursery instead of buying something new. If you do need to buy furniture, buy something that's not nursery specific. Sometimes it can be super overpriced. Have a comfortable place where you can interact with your baby and read to them. This can be a rocking chair. We're using a floor bed, which is part of the Montessori method, and it's just what it sounds like. It's a bed that's on the floor, and it's just the mattress part. Floor beds are really good developmentally for a lot of reasons, but you can also save some money because you just buy the mattress and you can use it their entire childhood. Our son isn't using his floor bed right now. We're co-sleeping currently, but when he's to the point of sleeping in his own bed, he'll be in here. Your decorations don't have to be nursery specific. One of the paintings in the room I had actually painted a couple years ago, and then I did paint a new one for the room. The art pieces we got in an art show while we were on vacation, and the photography is something that I took and had in an art show. You can introduce different textures to your baby through bedding and curtains and also toys. Even if your baby isn't touching the textured items, it provides visual stimulation. Have a mirror in the room. If it's mounted on the wall, you can have it higher where you can lift them up and show them, or you can have it lower so they can access it whenever they want. Hanging a mobile with a nice contrast is a good idea. Let your baby have access to books from the very beginning. It's actually nice to have the books at their level so they can find them and pick them out. Even if they're unable to do that to start, when they're able, can take it from there as well. Age-appropriate books would be board books, cloth books, or other books that you read to them. Also limit the amount of toys. Sometimes parents can overdo toys, and it's okay if you have a lot of toys for your child, but don't have them all out at once. Have maybe some stored away and rotate them, but you really don't want too much for your baby to take in. Toys with contrasting colors, toys with big shapes like big dots or big squares, musical toys, those are really good for your child's development. Blocks and balls are good for younger children, and even if they're not able to play with them yet, you can play around them, and they're starting to learn how to play. Babies first learn through their mouth. That's why your baby's putting everything in their mouth. So have sucking toys and teething rings. They don't really know what's going on initially, so don't worry about having your nursery perfect. Once they get older and more aware, then you know their interests and you know what they like, and you can include more. In the meantime, you're just saving money.